Does money have a spiritual root? The answer is yes. Money is an expression of the force necessary to fulfill my desires. They could be egoistic desires, which are the desires that I'm born with, that I have, that all the people around me have. We all have egoistic desires for myself, right? I want to receive for myself. But they can also be an expression of the force necessary to fulfill altruistic desires, meaning I receive, but for the sake of someone else. Those are already spiritual desires. So money is an expression of that force. In fact, the only thing that exists in reality is what we call a light and a vessel, right? A force that wants to give all the good, and a vessel that was created to receive all the good. And money is really the thing that connects these two opposing forces. So essentially, what we're seeing here is we have a desire, right? That's how much I want to be fulfilled. Egoistic, altruistic doesn't matter, but I have a desire to fulfill. And I need a screen, which is this thing, which is called in Hebrew masach. I need a screen if I want to receive anything from the Creator. Because if I receive without this payment, I feel this shame. So this allowed me to be in a relationship with the Creator, with the upper light. Okay, not even the Creator himself, this I have no contact with, but at least with the emanation of the Creator, what I call light, this sense of fulfillment, right? And it's interesting, where does it come from? So masach in Aramaic is kisufa. Kisufa means to cover. To cover. Kisufa is also the root of kesef, which in Hebrew means money. So now you see the spiritual root of exactly that word. It's not next to it, it's not an approximation, it's exactly that. So in other words, silver or kesef, right, or money, right, is the screen in spirituality. That's sometimes we also refer to it as the intention, right? It's the correct form of reception that allows me to fulfill some of my desires with some of the light, because I can return the favor, so to speak. I can receive it in order to bestow back contentment to the Creator. We can have a relationship, which is what He wants and what I'm able to do with the screen. So silver, kesef, is the quality of bina, bestowal, atzilut, the word atzilut, generosity. It's that ability to cover, right? To cover those, to cover my desires. Gold, on the other hand, zahav in Hebrew, is also a combination of two words, zehav, give this. Okay, it's interesting how this word even means then give it, right? It's associated with malchut, reception, the world of asiyah, avarice, greed, all that. And in the old scriptures, there's always a very clear delineation between vessels, utensils in the temple that are made of silver and those that are made of gold. And when you buy something, all of the forefathers, right, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, whenever they paid for something, they paid with silver shekels, right? Because they represent certain degrees in spirituality, and that represented the screen that they had. Okay, that's a little fun fact. So this is really where this relationship comes from, where it started, where it was embedded in reality. From the moment that we were created, that the vessel was created, I'm not even talking about the breaking of the vessels and the appearance of the worlds and Adam Arishon, and then the breaking of the souls and the Big Bang and our world. That was the spiritual root of this thing, which would later become money, or our need to pay in order to receive anything. So money is really the ability to work with my egoism, either for its benefit or against it. Meaning I can use it egoistically in this world, right? Corporeally, I have a desire for something, I pay money for it, I can fill it, or it's an expression of my screen, masach, my spiritual force that allows me to cover my desires. In a way, I made an easy comparison for you. So in our world, money is my ability to fulfill my egoistic desires. Money in my account can cover a check, right, in exchange for goods and services. See, even the words, I was just blown away. Even the words are the same words, right? Who's going to cover this? I'm going to cover it. There's no cover for this check. It's the word, to cover, right? And in spirituality, money is a screen, right? It's my ability to cover my egoistic desires and relate to others altruistically in bestowal, in support, in a good attitude. Right? In our world, the price I pay is determined by how much I will receive for myself, by detaching from others, thus creating separation between us. So by paying for something, you get fulfillment which the very action separates you from the whole. Whereas in spirituality, the money in spirituality is equal to the price that I pay, that is equal to the extent to which unity emerged from my actions, from stepping on my egoistic desires. So you see, same thing, the same quality of money, two opposite uses.